Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today, FRBP just filed an 8K, and it looks like a key executive is stepping down, hinting at potential shifts. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. The departure of a top finance executive often signals a change in strategy or internal dynamics. We are looking at a report filed by Franklin BSP Capital Corporation. This is a standard filing used to announce major events that shareholders should know about. The date of this report is May 6, 2026. The company involved here is Franklin BSP Capital Corporation. This filing primarily concerns a change in their leadership. Specifically, the Chief Financial Officer and Treasurer, Nina Baryski, has resigned. Ms. Baryski submitted her resignation on May 6th, with her departure officially set for the 27th of July of 2026. She is leaving to take on another professional role. The company stated that her resignation is not due to any disagreement and they are thanking her for her contributions. This kind of statement is standard practice to avoid speculation. However, whenever a key financial officer leaves, especially voluntarily like this, it can sometimes signal upcoming strategic shifts or a desire for a fresh perspective in financial leadership. This section of the filing, item 5.02, covers departures or appointments of directors and officers. It is the most material part of this particular report. The report is signed by Richard J. Byrne, who is the Chief Executive Officer and Chairman. This confirms the information has been officially submitted by the company's leadership. Looking at Franklin BSP Capital Corporation's recent news, we see their Chief Financial Officer and Treasurer. Nina Baryski was indeed expected to step down around this time. This filing confirms that timeline and the reason provided. Other recent news shows the company has been active, including an offering of shares and the extension of a credit facility. These activities suggest the company is managing its finances and capital structure actively. The fact that they filed this 8K now, despite the effective resignation date being in July, is typical to provide timely notice to investors. When a CFO exits, especially one holding both the principal financial and accounting officer roles, it can be a pivot point. While Ms. Baryski is leaving for a new opportunity, which is not inherently negative, the timing and the search for a replacement will be crucial for the company's financial stability and future strategy. Investors will be watching closely for who is appointed next and what their background might be. A new CFO could bring different financial strategies, potentially impacting future investments, cost management, or how the company plans to grow. Given that Franklin BSP Capital Corporation is in the asset management sector, stability and confidence in financial leadership are paramount. One thing to consider is the company's market capitalization of $1.4 billion and a PCIE ratio of 14. Oh, these are solid metrics. But a departure of such a key figure can introduce uncertainty. The market might react positively or negatively depending on the perceived reasons for the departure and the confidence investors have in the interim or permanent replacement, for instance. If Ms. Baryski was instrumental in securing the recently extended credit facility, its smooth operation under new leadership will be a key indicator. The company has also been involved in share buybacks and offerings, indicating active capital management. The departure of the CFO could influence the pace or nature of these activities. Will the new CFO prioritize different capital allocation strategies? Will they focus more on operational efficiency or expansion? These are the questions that arise from such an announcement. Now, looking at this more broadly, executive changes, particularly at the CFO level, are always significant. They can be precursors to strategic realignments, shifts in financial reporting, or even potential merger and acquisition activity. While this filing is straightforward and doesn't explicitly state any of these, it is the kind of event that warrants a closer look at the company's subsequent filings and strategic announcements. The fact that the company thanked her for her contributions and stated no disagreement suggests a clean break, but the transition period will be key. We will be keeping an eye on who fills this critical role and what direction they steer the company's financial future. Oh, and the research tools I actually use are linked in the description. They help keep this channel going. That is my take. Stay decoded. If this analysis was valuable, consider liking and subscribing, and join our Discord in the description.